about, Puffy and Jennifer, and she got mad. I saw her at the Grammys, and she was upset with me. Now, I know Jennifer from In Living Color. She was the fly girl and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We go back. You know what I'm saying? I remember before the J-Lo, I remember when it was just, hey ho. I'm serious. Don't try to front on me. I'm like, hey ho. I remember before the J-Lo, it was hey ho. What's wrong? I'm mad at you. Man, I am so stinks at you. Because you did jokes about me. You said I couldn't sing.
If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple. Been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in
GATV was good. Gravitating away, right back at it again. Seems like allegations are coming out every once in a while. And it's not about recent things. It's like stuff from 30, 20 years ago. Jesus. I'm Johnny come lately to this entire situation. But apparently there was an interview, I think back in 2021. But it's just now coming on to a lot of other people's radars. So I figured I'll touch bases on it. And it's where J-Lo, Jenny from the block, Jennifer Lopez, revealed that while on the set of Money Train, one of my favorite 90s movies, she was allegedly violated. The so-called violation took place where she was acting out a hardcore lovemaking scene with star of the movie, Wesley Snipes. I'm sorry, I mean Snipes. I mean, if you saw that scene, he was piping something down. I'm just saying. J-Lo said in the interview how horrible the experience was for her. For starters, she said that the scene was never in the script and added in halfway through filming. Lopez didn't believe the scene had anything to do with the movie. Instead, she says she feels producers added it in only because they wanted a sex scene. Though she never names the actor in that specific interview, it's widely suspected she's discussing Money Train's star Wesley Snipes. Lopez wasn't done. She continued, saying her leading man, aka Wesley, pressured her into it. He was a big star at the time, with a lot of clout, and I was just starting out. It was my big break, and he really pressured me. Seriously? Pressured you, J-Lo? We know what all you so-called damsels in distress does when you want to be in La La World, yo. Come on, man, cut it out. We're talking about casting couches before a certain predator that we can't say the name on here was found guilty on all charges. Now, J-Lo continues and says, he told me if the scene wasn't hot enough, my part would end up on the cutting room floor. And that would be bad for my career. Like, I'd get a reputation as difficult to work. The things you guys sell your soul for. The things you guys sell your soul for. If this was true, how cheap is your soul worth? Honestly. She continues, and it's like, I'm not even riding with this stuff. Like, when you're listening to it, it makes no sense to me personally, because once again, I'm really serious about this. 20 something years later, love, come on now. Wow. All the years that woman broke down in alleged assault or vulnerable experience, it never sounded like this. I'm talking about the females that I've talked to, been around, and I know a lot of you brothers have, had situationships with certain women who told you about their past. And correct me or not, it did not sound like this. I'm sorry. I'm talking about real victims. But let's carry on, because this is where Jenny from the block amps it up. She says she felt uncomfortable, so we did it, and it was horrible. We were both completely naked with nothing between us except a sock on his boner. She says, I was so naive then. She added, So there's this famous actor basically humping my leg and pawing away at my breasts and kissing them. It was awful. I felt violated. I swore I'd never work with him again. He's not done too well lately anyway. So maybe that's karma. Funny. First of all, J-Lo, if you truly were a victim of this alleged assault, the karma would not be a man whose career is on the downside, which you laughed about. Jail or death, ma'am, seems to be somewhat of a balance if he did in fact commit what you were alluding to. But I'm on the inclination that you did it in fact. As a matter of fact, you did play a willing participant. And we're not this, you're not this victim you're trying to be or portray yourself to be. This seems more personal than anything. And I'm saying this because she must have saw the interview where Snipes revealed less than flattering information about the scene during an interview. Let's play the clip.
Just iconic after iconic after iconic. Money Train. All these movies.
These giant hands were wrapped on J-Lo's tits. How good is that?
That will last forever. It was a good time.
Don't bring that up. There's a whole lot of people who don't want to hear that.
Fair enough. I'll just watch it.
But it was fun.
Yeah. Grabbing tits is fun.
Yeah, it is.
When it's legal. When it's legal. All when it's legal.
Yeah. Wasn't that what's great about movies? That you have way more opportunity to grab titty than in regular life, right?
I don't know about Hooters. I mean, if I ran a Hooters franchise, I might be in a whole different ball.
You probably, even as a boss, it's your responsibility to test out the durability of those bags.
That's true. That's true. It is a responsibility.
Now, as you saw this, I'm feeling like a lot of this smoke is coming from that. She probably wasn't feeling the way he was, laughing and kikiing about that situation. But I want to play a clip from someone that literally, I'm talking about literally took the words out of my mouth about this entire situation. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I agree 1000% with Tasha K. Let's listen.
Okay. J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. I think I'm gonna have to bring her. I'm gonna have to do a come to Jesus moment here for a second, okay? Because I'm just trying to figure out where are we going with this story. So she's new in Hollywood. She's acting, okay? She's done movies with Wesley Snipes. She's done movies with Ben Affleck. She met Ben Affleck on the set. Hold that thought. So when you do your first role, and it's a love-making role with one of the hottest actors in Hollywood, Wesley Snipes was on top, okay? He was on top. He was our black superhero. He was our Black Panther, okay? This is what he was doing. And I don't like nobody coming for that legacy, because it seems as soon as a black man gets to a certain level, where are we coming? Where are we going? So now J-Lo, who has literally opened her legs to any black man on top there is, and white. She don't discriminate, okay? All right? Move from block to block. Now all of a sudden, he made you feel uncomfortable and inappropriately touched you during a love-making scene. So you're doing a love-making scene with an actor who has years of experience under his belt. So when he does a love-making scene, it has to seem like it's real, but because you was new and you didn't think that you had to, I've never to get this part. So why should I have to, I'm J-Lo, kiss you to do a movie? This is what you gotta do. This is what you signed up for. So how does somebody inappropriately kiss you or touch you during a sex scene? Jasmine, what do they do today? Oh, okay. That one. Okay. Now, I had to think about this. I said, why is she telling us this? Why are you telling us that? First of all, yeah, I know you was a fly girl.
Got a couple other new things I think you're gonna like. First of all, we have a new fly girl coming all the way from Bronx, New York, Miss Jenniferlopez.
you know, you use, because it sure was not talent. Okay? It sure was not talent, all right? She is our modern day Milli Vanilli. This is exact. J-Lo is a Milli Vanilli. Milli Vanilli wasn't no ugly dudes, okay? I know they ain't like no women's, but they still wasn't no ugly dudes, okay? She's not an ugly woman. She can dance. She has a lot of qualities that Hollywood wanted, but she just didn't have the voice. And she sure didn't have the voice back then, because I'm like, why didn't you use that voice to speak up? To say that Wesley Snipes inappropriately touched you on a movie set and made you feel uncomfortable during a love-making scene. You didn't use it because you didn't have a damn voice to fucking use like you don't now. You untalented asshole. I can't do this. I can't do this. Why you didn't use the voice then? Because you didn't want to kill your career. You wanted to keep catfishing us. That's what you wanted. J-Lo is the biggest catfish there is. Ashanti's voice on your album, and you claiming that this is you? So you want to dance the entire time and not sing, thinking that you're the Latins, Janet Jackson, but Janet can hold a note. There's a difference. Janet can hold a note. You are what do they call them women in Hollywood? See, I've been forgetting a lot of words tonight. That's why I had to go to commercial break. I had to take a break the first time, because I'm like, you are, like I said, a Milli Vanilli. You're someone that people, no, I'm not going to say that. I can't. What do you do when you don't have no talent? What do you do? So somebody gives you a role, you get a role with one of Hollywood's biggest actors who has been nothing but professional on every set. There's been no other women that have come out to say anything about.
Here is my dissecting of J-Lo's comments and false allegations of that element. The idea of false allegations has caught the imagination of our country in a major way. Unfortunately, the high-profile cases involving these false allegations serve as a reminder that they are more than just imagination. I mean, seriously. The problem is much of the conversation regarding this matter has fueled a number of dangerous false narratives. How many rape allegations are false? Well, no one agrees on the percentage of said allegations, specifically when they're proven to be false. But it is important to note, however, that men accused falsely of committing said allegations are often unable to escape serious damage to their reputation and lives. In the court of public opinion, at least, that is a stain that Downey can't clean. I'm telling you, man. I've seen people get certain put things put on their jacket, if you know what I mean, and it's hard to wash off. You got people still looking at them sideways, even when it was proven they did nothing wrong. It's just something about it. It's like a stigma that doesn't go away. So you can't give a woman like J-Lo a pass, who've always been in front of that camera, could have shared this at any time, but all of a sudden she's falling off, hitting the wall. I mean, y'all can big her up if y'all want, but she's falling off. And then this story comes out. Some of the motives for false allegations are personal gain, mental illness, and revenge. So I ask you, J-Lo, Money Train came out nearly 3 decades ago. 3 decades ago. Why now? J-Lo has been an infiltrator long ago. I remember her rising up from the 90s with, no blow you away talent. I'm just saying. She was always that, sex symbol. I saw how she tried to appropriate herself in the realm of black entertainment, then literally throw people who helped put her on under the bus. I saw how she spurned Keenen Ivory Wayne as if he was nothing to do with her success, which is why I loved it when Jamie Foxx said it like it was. He let her have it. J-Lo, I wish you nothing but what you are going through now. All the money in the world, all the gaslighting of talent that you do not have, yet manage to have failing relationship after failing relationships, even the remix of your current situationship with on and off again ties with Ben Affleck, even that is seemingly coming to a collision course. So while you do your best to compete with these younger women, while you read way up to be this, latest out of nowhere victim, while you're trying to trump that up, remember that it was black people that helped you make your way to this la la land of Hollywood that you're trying to just hold on to with every ounce of your body. I see it. But you will bask in the abyss of once was as the residue. You will fade and you will remain the tool Hollywood used you as. How about that for karma? Funny, huh? Nothing else to say, man. Gravitating away, like, share, comment, subscribe. But whatever you do, y'all, keep coming back.